I'm confident that the judge will say that secondary market sales are not in play, that secondary market sales of XRP are not securities. And unless there's that agreement or that stipulation made, Ripple will not settle.
Kind of DEX version in the DLT space. XRP Ledger natively actually has decentralized exchanges. It's just
what we're doing at Ripple is we take a version of the XRP ledger and we've made it a private ledger.
There's one thing in the world that I will bet my life on. It is the fact that Bitcoin's monetary policy will continue to execute exactly as designed.
And something like Bitcoin, it is something, it's a gambling token and doesn't have any intrinsic value. And Larry Summers was on a week ago said that it doesn't have any value. I mean, it doesn't have any value.
They can then hold those assets or do what they want with those assets. This is available in 400,000 locations globally that MoneyGram has.
We are at the precipice of unstoppable great change. And I think we're just really fortunate to be alive at this time. Yes. Where the whole world.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, and those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We at the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.27 trillion, down about 0.8% in the past 24. We got XRP here in that number 6 spot, right around 50 cents, down 3.3 in the past 24. Stellar XLM right around 10 cents. BTC right around 29.30K. ETH right around 19 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 3.5 cents. And we got Songbird here right around 0.0095, down 1.2 in the past 24. Got a tweet from Ripple. Since 2018, Ubri has funded 45 plus university partnerships and supported 1,000 plus research projects to drive critical blockchain research and development around the globe. See how Ubri helps develop the next generation of global change makers using XRP. We got Riz XRP says, love your confidence, John Deaton. Thank you.
I'm confident that the judge will say that secondary market sales are not in play, that secondary market sales of XRP are not securities, that the token itself is not a security. And I say that just because of XRP holders amicus brief, Coinbase amicus brief, Blockchain Association, Digital Chamber of Commerce, and the slew of others, Spin the Bits, and everyone else, that Tap Jets, I Remit, all of that. There's so much attention on this case. I think she will feel morally obligated to have to address those issues, even though she technically doesn't. If she wanted to try to avoid them, I don't think she will. I think we have a great judge, and we will see. With that, everybody have a good day.
We got another one from John Deaton, digital asset investor, settlement and appeal, Supreme Court, the Ripple test. Good interview with John Deaton and Real Vision.
Well, according to Ripple, the only way they settle is that, and I don't think it's a matter of how much they pay. The only thing they said that the SEC would have to agree that XRP, ongoing and future sales of XRP, including in the secondary market when I trade it or anyone else does from Coinbase or any other exchange, that those are not securities. And unless there's that agreement or that stipulation made, Ripple will not settle. So I don't see the SEC agreeing to that. That's why I don't see a settlement. I see a settlement after a judgment. So if the judge comes down and she says this or that, or she says there needs to be a jury and this is going to hang on for a couple more years, then maybe the two can get together to come out with some compromise. But at the end of the day, a settlement is just between two parties and doesn't have any precedential effect on other tokens. Ripple's already indicated if they lose, they're appealing to the Second Circuit. And then, of course, it could go to the Supreme Court. And that's when you would get what's called the Ripple test that arguably could replace the Howey test. Or it wouldn't replace it. It would just be the Ripple test applied to digital assets, so to speak.
We're getting closer to a decision. We're getting closer to that Ripple effect, Ripple test. You know what comes next. Bags packed. Got another one from Digital Asset Investor. CNBC showed out Buffett's .com warning in 1991. They're showing the Bitcoin warnings now. Bitcoin feels like the setup of setups. Who would win if it was government? They would hold up its failure as the reason. Decentralization won't work. We got Crippen Ritter, the public XRPO automated market maker, XLIST 30.
Cool features compared to other blockchains. How do you think XRP Ledger is uniquely positioned to support a more lucrative and more efficient automated market maker?
As Lauren just mentioned, the XRP Ledger actually implements one of the first kind of DEX version in the DLT space. XRP Ledger natively actually has decentralized exchanges. It's just previously it was supporting order book-based decentralized exchanges. Now it's supporting AMM. It's just something that's very powerful. And compared to the existing solutions that are widely seen on EVM-compatible chains, such as Ethereum, Polygon, BNB chain, and so on and so forth, the XRP Ledger solution instead of being implemented on the application level, it is actually native to the chain. As far as I understand, it is actually implemented directly on the chain level, on layer one, so to speak. And I think that has a lot of advantages. For example, we have all the liquidity all on layer one. You can utilize the liquidity to increase liquidity efficiency. And secondly, we all know that, Shihao was just saying the problem with other EVM-compatible chains, the fact that miners can be bribed with higher gas fee, and then they can, reorder the transactions, causing front running, this kind of issue. These issues would be mitigated on the XRP Ledger.
XRP, the far superior technology. It's no wonder the SEC wants those bags back. Got another one from Crippen Ritter. This doesn't include the potential of interoperability. This doesn't imply that XRP can't be used as a bridge currency. This doesn't imply that Ripple has abandoned XRP.
What we're doing at Ripple is we take a version of the XRP ledger and we've made it a private ledger. No central bank at this stage would operate with a public ledger for many different reasons. Eventually they may do. Let's see what happens there.
We got another one from Digital Asset Investor. While you listen to this, think to yourselves, Homeland Security met with and knows who the 4 Satoshis are that pretends that Satoshi is unknown, and he's fine with leaving it at that. Yeah, you can trust Bitcoin, and my Igloo is still for sale in South Georgia too.
There's one thing in the world that I will bet my life on. It is the fact that Bitcoin's monetary policy will continue to execute exactly as designed. Whoa. No one in the legacy financial system can even tell me what the Federal Reserve's monetary policy is going to be a month or a couple of weeks from now. It's impossible to plan. The average American cannot plan their life. The average entrepreneur cannot plan their business because they don't know if the cost of capital is going to be 0% or 5%. They don't know if we're going to be in a quantitative tightening or quantitative easing. But Bitcoiners know the monetary policy till the day they die. It is written in code, audited by anyone in the world. And as long as that code continues to execute, that monetary policy will not change. And that is the beauty, is that you can trust an algorithm, just as you do in the rest of your life. You trust Google to give you answers rather than ask your friend. You trust Spotify to give you music recommendations rather than ask a friend. You trust Google Maps to give you directions rather than ask a friend. And eventually, I think you're going to trust an algorithm with your monetary policy more than you're going to trust any other human in the world.
Bitcoin was just a smokescreen. Get ready for the new standard to go live. The Internet of Value. Running on the XRP Ledger. BTC who? John Dean says Buffett is a legend and deserves a lot of respect, but he is a bank. You must always consider the person's bias. Even Buffett, he has admitted that technology has never been his thing, yet his best performing stock has been Apple. Bitcoin is a gambling token and it doesn't have any intrinsic value.
And something like Bitcoin, it is something, it's a gambling token and doesn't have any intrinsic value. And Larry Summers was on a week ago said that it doesn't have any value. I mean, it doesn't have any value, but that doesn't stop people from wanting to play a roulette wheel and think that if there's 37, 1 0 and or 00 and doesn't make any difference. Yeah, it makes a difference. And it's just a question how fast it eats up your money if you spend the rest of your life spinning around the roulette wheel. But they feature the winners and people get excited about it. And that's why the slot machines make a lot of noise when they're paying out. I don't know how to turn back the clock on that.
Mr. Man XRP, 400,000 access points for MoneyGram is on off ramps. It's only a matter of time. Stellar, XLM.
You can actually take cash into MoneyGram and convert that into USDC and then send that USDC to your family abroad, to your family in another part of this country that doesn't have a bank account. They can then hold those assets or do what they want with those assets. This is available in 400,000 locations globally that MoneyGram has. So you can do cash out in those 400,000 locations. And in 14 of those countries, you can actually do cash in as well to convert into Stellar USDC.
We got Flare Networks, Flare drop number 2, only 4 days away. This is the second in a series of 36 drops. It's happening this Sunday at 12 p.m. UTC. Remember that you must have Raptor Flare tokens to be eligible for the monthly Flare drops. Flare drop number 2, 4 days away. Speaking of Flare, Flare Networks auto claim for Flare drops is now available on Atomic. Flare drop number 2, only 4 days away. Are you all set? We got a double header this Friday with the Web3 block party presented by NFTtemple.io. Back to back starting April 14th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. Also right after that, the 14th of April from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. This will be a live event to test NFT Temple's music NFT marketplace. I'll be there in the first session, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, 14th of April, NFTtemple.io. Meanwhile, bankrupt FTX recovers $7.3 billion in assets as it considers a Q2 relaunch. We got XRP Crypto. XRP stays above the trendline 3. Potential targets $2.80, $4.50, or 33 cents. But as long as XRP is staying above the trendline 3, it is extra bullish. XRP Army, stay ready. We got JD. XRP dominance. Textbook retest the 5.5-year trendline. Will you guys ride the XRP wave that's coming or miss out just to buy the hype? XRP. The whole world is shifting and we're shifting to a new standard. XRP. The world is waking up.
We are at the precipice of unstoppable great change. And I think it's going to hit us like a tsunami. And I think we're just really fortunate to be alive at this time. Yes. Where the whole world is going to shift in a really wild way. And I think one of the things you're seeing from whether it is these corporations or these government entities that are trying to control narratives, this is like them trying to grasp at the last bits of control that are potentially available. But I think inevitably they're going to lose.
We got Descent wallets, hot, selling like hot cakes. We decided to double up the reward as a sign of appreciation for the support that the community has shown. Get 100 Corium now, buy a Biometric wallet and get 100 Core. Get some free coins. April 5th through the 19th, 2023. Hit the link down below. Get your Bagman discount for the Descent Biometric wallet, your best wallet for XRP, XDC, XLM, Flare, Songbird. Also now free shipping to the US. Also 100 free Core, April 5th through the 19th. With that being said, Batman and Bag ladies, hit the link down below. We'll see you in Vegas for the moon party. We got a full lineup. More announcements coming soon. Where will you be when the transfer of wealth occurs? Will it be $1, $100, 1,000, 10K, 50K? The longer it takes, the higher we climb on that XRP rich list. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe. Drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button. The top rope. We'll catch you up here in Vegas on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Be your own bank. Bring your own bags. Be your own boss. Peace out, crypto ghosts.
Welcome to the party. This a moon party. Hey, this a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. This a moon party. Welcome to the party. We don't play around here. Moon suit on or you get sprayed round.